Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Don't Make This Weird podcast. I am your host, Chris, and with me in the studio tonight is just Heather and Tony.
Just us. That's all you guys get.
What's up?
That's it. We got the Econo show tonight.
That's right.
But it's going to be a good show. I got lots of complaining to do. I'm going to rant about people that are born without morals and lack the basic building blocks of being a decent human being.
Yeah, I've ran into a couple of those.
Yeah, I'm collecting them. One more, I'll have the whole set. It's like fucking Pokemon. It's like I got the Pokehor card.
You got to catch them all, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Instead of Pokeballs, you just use 8 balls. It's a lot easier.
Yeah.
I was going to say, is it like some sort of STD thing? Or is that like the expansion pack?
Usually, if you don't open the ball right when you're done.
Right.
Fucking right in the eye. It's like, oh, great. Good thing I got 2 of them.
Right? It's all fun and games till someone loses an eye.
Be careful there. Yeah. Wow. It has been quite a week. I can say the same. I mean, I know I feel for you. We've been talking quite a bit about what's been going on, Chris, but man, what a freaking week.
Everywhere.
It's been a shit show.
Yeah, my girlfriend Denise had a crazy week at work too.
It's
weird shit.
Yeah.
Is it full moon or something happening? Like,
no, I just think it's the general breakdown of our civilization.
After the holidays, everybody's just like, fuck it, I'm done.
Everybody gets their credit card statement in the mail and goes, why did I do that?
It's all the sugar, like from all the goodies and stuff, all that sugar crack.
Ours been pretty slow. Everybody's still doing all right on their New Year's resolution. This weekend, I think it's all going to come apart.
I probably should, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's the first full week of January, so everything's going to go to a shit show.
Usually time to break it.
Yeah, credit card statements, first full week of January. What better way to lose your shit?
Right.
I wonder if the suicide rate is higher this week or the actual week of Christmas.
I think, isn't it like around Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I think it's Thanksgiving.
Which I feel like, okay, so.
Are we going to make fun of this? I need to know ahead of time.
No, I'm not making fun of it, but I was just going to say, which is like people, Thanksgiving, like food.
Right.
Usually, unless you're fired from Thanksgiving like me, but.
Fired. You're all done.
I'm all done.
That's
I'm not allowed. That's just it. Dang it.
It's so permanent what you got. I mean, you can't even actively choose to be like, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll have the porterhouse.
Can't.
So you don't even get to do that.
I can't.
So
like they say after 5 years, like then you can possibly start gaining more. Well, it depends. Like they call it a honeymoon phase or whatever. But I don't want to go back to where I was. That's for damn sure.
I've seen people.
I've heard.
Yeah.
I know people who've blown it.
I don't want to.
It's messy because your insides are far worse than they were during the surgery.
Yeah, I really don't want to. Like, I just started committing to a whole bunch of different things, just for myself. I don't.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, all right. So I hop on the bike. I do 5 miles on the bike. I do a mile walk. I mean, that's amazing because not to like bring in a downer here, but like last year, honestly, like I was on my way out the door. I was pretty sick actually. Not very many people knew that. So
sure.
So now I'm just like, hell yeah, let's do this.
Well, that's the biggest thing about, the overweight thing. I mean, ultimately, it's unhealthy for you and will and can kill you.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
It's scary.
And I grew up like with the whole, if they don't like it, don't let them look at you. With one side. And I appreciate that because I honestly, I'll be honest, I was a very sensitive kid.
Sure.
I still am. But
what's this was?
I'm trying to sound tough, man. Quit screwing with me.
You have Mr. Break a 6-piece over here, and then you have me.
All right.
I think we've got the tough part covered.
All right. Fair enough.
We're good. You can just be sweet and soft.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, so growing up for me, it was like every little thing. If anybody said anything, I was like, oh, they hate me because I'm fat or whatever, and then like, yeah. So if you missed last week, that was
we were sharing
door
names
stopper
back and forth all week long after that.
Today, after like Adam's standing there and he goes, honey, we have one of those things, the door stopper, and he reaches down and just I'm doing dishes, I about died.
I'm bringing this shit back.
All right.
I make these a thing again.
That was funny. It's so good.
Well, what's hilarious is I actually started yoga at the beginning of the
hilarious.
Week. No, it is because I'm a fat kid and I look like a lopsided potato trying to hump a pillow.
I got a visual.
Yeah,
I didn't
loud
want
and
that
clear.
visual.
It's. I mean, okay. I take back all of the smack talk I ever talked about somebody doing yoga because that shit is hard.
Oh sure.
Holy
I mean,
crap.
yeah. You know what?
Like
is
the
worse?
breathing and the stretching and the da-da-da, just the whole laundry list of stuff. And I'm going, why did I intentionally do this? But I can kind of tell that things are getting a little easier. Now, granted, this is my first week, but I'm not as winded. Now it being this is day number 5 because I started Sunday morning.
I do pretty good with the adjusting to stuff like that thing. I did like the military style boot camp deal and all.
Yeah.
So I know your body adjusts. It's gonna get easier. Like we stretched a lot.
Yeah.
And it's so good for you. You feel so much better. You're looser. Feel like you can jump over a house and shit. It's amazing.
And that's what's funny is I can tell that I've been starting to sleep better because, I got the coolest gift ever from Heather. It's a one of those Himalayan salt rock lamps.
Them. Yeah.
It feels a lot different, I think.
I think it was like the second day of it being here on 24/7. I went to bed and woke up and went, holy crap, I slept.
Yeah, we got one on all the time. I don't
know what kind of juju they got in there, but I can tell definitely now that just the stuff is way, way.
It's probably high in cholesterol.
Probably.
Well, if it's good, it's got to be bad.
Clear.
Right.
There's got to be something that's bad.
Triglycerides are 1100.
But no, it's crazy. I don't subscribe to all that New Year's resolution crap. But, to me, clean your space. Make sure you're healthy. And move forward to the next challenge. I mean, I got a wild hair up my ass because I was like, New Year, screw it. New look. Let's figure this out. Let's make this place awesome to walk into.
Right.
And
it looks great. You did a good
switched
job.
out the mic stands so they don't need Viagra now.
That's good. We're working through our process.
I was totally convinced it didn't like me.
It does now, though.
It does now.
Fucking mad
It's
attention.
It's been erect from the word go tonight.
I actually heard your microphone. Hey, baby.
Right. Awesome.
Jeff is joining us. He says, hi, all. Just got here. Hey, Jeff. Welcome to the party.
El Jefe.
You're hanging out with just Chris, Tony, and myself tonight, but hey, that's
right.
all right.
The thing
We're
about
entertaining.
yoga, sorry, I'm back on yoga.
That's okay.
I wish there was a way you could do it where you just didn't look really, really gay.
That's kind of what I'm feeling, man.
I mean,
what is that? Squatting dog, crouching cat, or some shit like that? I don't know.
Downward dog.
It just looks like you are always about to get butt fucked in every position.
I know.
Except for the warrior pose.
I call this one breeding cats.
Right. Like I intentionally locked the door in the studio here so I can do this stuff because I don't want somebody walking in going, all right,
Dude,
I need therapy.
I can see your butthole outline in your yoga pants.
Right.
Don't do that.
The great part about it is I don't wear anything.
Right. So no imagination.
Right.
None. Oh my gosh.
Well, I was actually reading a couple of articles and apparently naked yoga is a thing.
It is a thing. That's how I would be more inclined to do it.
So I've been doing that, and it's like, not to give too many visuals, but the lopsided potato dry humping a pillow,
right?
Kind of, sums it up.
So, where would I even put my balls in yoga pants? I don't even understand.
I don't think mine will fit.
Tuck?
I think I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. I don't have balls, so I can't really answer this.
I'd fuck me. Get my shit tucked. Get my little triangle bush and shit in the mirror. No.
Oh God.
I'm sure somewhere on some distant planet there's a listener right now going, that's hot.
Yeah, that's a good idea, right?
Yes.
Dude?
Somewhere, yes.
Absolutely.
There's probably somebody on my page that would like that.
I'm pretty sure that's why the wastebasket's next to me because I'm going to throw up.
I wish they'd just listen. If these assholes would just tune in and listen, they'd be like, oh, wow, this guy is really fucked up. I get it.
Right.
I understand why that's his page.
They won't listen.
Assholes.
I'm gonna start. If I don't get like 20 people a day that listen, I'm just gonna do a fucking lottery and start kicking people.
Yeah,
there you go.
Because I can kick 20 people a day. What's the math on that for like 5,500 days?
Something like that. Yeah.
15,000 people. Yeah, that's a long time. I can do for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Rebuild.
They volunteer as tribute.
Get your shit together.
Sacrifices.
That's all you gotta do is just get your shit together. That's what's up.
I mean, how hard is it to click a fucking button? It's like, no, I got my porn down low volume. I can't watch a podcast.
They're missing out, especially with all of those visuals.
Oh my
of
God.
course.
The memes. Okay, so I have to give a shout out.
Okay.
Dude, those memes you've been posting are absolutely hilarious.
Fire.
Yes, just straight lit AF.
Yeah. I've been dying. I've been like giggling myself posting them.
Oh man. I'm scrolling through my news feed and the first one that pops up, cling. This is Brian Christ turning water into Coors Light.
And he looks like he's straight up from Pinkotting.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I got some more people joining us in the chat, and if you just join us, yes, we are that messed up.
Yes, of course.
Well, I'm not as messed up as the others.
Lies.
Mhm. So we got AJ Chase. He says, "What's up, folks? Hey, AJ, how's it going tonight?" And Brad is joining us. Wow, no one else. Everybody else get punished. LOL. Oh no, they're all in there. They're just not wanting to say anything yet.
Oh, of course, because the simple fact is, why would they want to come to a show that
Right.
says, "Don't make this weird,"
I
knowing for a fact that it's going to get weird?
That is exactly what I do.
Yeah.
It's like some people are like guitar players and artists. What does that guy do? He just fucks shit up. I don't know. He just makes everything really weird.
like if I
Clammy.
had my own show, I would be like, don't make this awkward because that is me 100%.
That's why you're here.
All right. So, oh yeah,
If I
don't
had
need
a
my
show
own
that
show.
was just my show and it was just like me, the Chris O'Neill show, it would probably be called "Go Fuck Yourself."
I'd
That's
listen to
pretty
that.
much my anthem.
I would listen to that.
I've met so many terrible people in my life; it's just ruined me for the rest of everybody else.
Oh,
It's been
that's
so
great.
hard.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of being messed up, I did send you that phone number link.
I got it. A shout out to
All
the last
right.
guy who said he was going to call in with the thing.
Right, right.
But I can't believe that out of 15,000 people active, like 5,700 viewers or something like that,
Right.
not one person knows somebody who just needs to be fucked up with some information.
Yeah. If you guys got something that
That-
you want to tell
Like
somebody,
that bitch who thinks she's the shit, and you just look across the room, can't even stand the way she eats Doritos.
I've got a
There's
laundry
gotta
list
be-
of those numbers, but
I'll do it for you. I'll do it.
Yeah.
So much for the anonymity, but
do
oh
it.
no. See, I straight up shot him down. So I mean, I'd try to make sure my front porch and my back porch is all swept off because thought is not fun to have scraping off the concrete.
No.
generally I'm a pretty altruistic, nice guy. I like
Right.
to help out and stuff. Today, I want to fucking ruin somebody's day. I do. I want to make somebody wish that they just didn't get out of fucking bed this morning. I
Of
would really
course.
like to do that.
Absolutely.
Is that evil?
Sometimes you just want to watch the world burn. It's okay.
Basically, it tells me that you did go to like a Christian school
Oh
or
yeah.
Catholic or whatever it was.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah, you pretty much just yeah.
Just
So
got
Smoking a nut.
There's a need.
Danielle Renero says, "Yep, Chris is definitely messed up."
That's Reno.
Reno, sorry. See, I'm horrible at that. I will always mess up someone's name, except for AJ Chase. That was fucking easy.
That's an easy one.
hmm So,
Unless he spelled out his real name, then he wouldn't have been one.
yeah, we're probably not. No, he's like O'Neill version of Break the Bad News. I fucking love that idea. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do here.
AJ, call in. We got a number. Put that number across. the
I will
chat.
put that number.
Call in. I will fuck somebody's shit up. I will make them feel really bad. I might even give them a free T-shirt or something like that to dry up the tears.
Yeah.
No.
No, yeah, you're right. Fuck that.
Why would you do that?
It's just that lube thing. It's still gonna hurt anyway.
Well, that's why you forget the spit and you just push.
Honey, oh here, let me roll that in some sunflower seeds. There you go. There's a nice suet block.
A little bit of pepper and some lemon sauce.
yeah.
Ooh,
Fuck 'em right up.
yikes.
Ah!
That fucking corn cob looking bird sticks.
So what was the
Break that off.
what was it that you named that segment that you want to do here on the show?
Don't shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot the messenger. So yeah, that's definitely what you need.
Although I figured if there is a way to get smoked by my fame, this is probably a pretty good way to do it.
To.
Yeah, you're public enemy number one,
My-
man.
What do you mean my nephew's actually my son? I'm gonna fuck some shit up.
Ooh.
Like family secrets. Like I want to fucking get in there.
He wants to get
Survey
in
says you're not the father.
Oh, I do some Maury shit right now.
there. There's got to be some crazy stuff out there that people want to tell other
Gotta
people.
be. I'm gonna post again. These motherfuckers need to get their shit.
See, that's what I loved about watching Jerry Springer. As trashy as that was, it was still shit TV at its best.
Yeah.
And Steve. Oh God.
Steve Wilkes.
Steve was the
Wilkies or
shit,
whatever the fuck
man.
his name is.
Yeah.
His show was kind of better than Jerry. But Jerry was the pioneer. He was the trailblazer through that shit. You know?
Oh yeah.
He brought trailer trash to primetime. You know, well, not primetime, but TV. He made it to 11 a.m. My show's not on at 11 a.m. on Fox.
Right.
So he's doing
No.
better than me.
It's not, but it is re-aired on SolidStateRadio.net.
That is.
Yeah.
But I also
Straight
wasn't the
out
mayor
here.
of Cincinnati. I'm just responsible. My claim to fame is very bad thing. And that,
That's what your legacy. That's
it's
what
been on my tombstone.
That's right.
Yeah.
Pretty decent shit.
Paralyzed Chris O'Neill. Very bad things.
Right? Fuck off.
Fuck off.
You're standing in the sun. Move. Fucking cold.
Oh, we had that discussion.
Unpleasant messages from beyond the grave. Wi-Fi password is. I'd have Wi-Fi on my tombstone.
Hell yeah.
I think people would stay longer.
Probably.
Yeah. Did you see this meme, Chris? That's what would be happening.
Mhm. You can
Yeah.
show me your memes when I'm dead.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Because I love memes. That's one of my favorite things in the world.
We had a lot going on the very bad things with the memes right now.
Oh God, those are
So
classic.
funny. Good stuff. So
Yeah.
so let's talk about the week. Tony, how's yours been? I know
well,
Chris is going to take a minute, so we'll get ours out of the way.
I had one really cool thing happen, and I have to give him a shout out because he is an absolute boss at
Okay.
setting guitars up. Sean at Guitar Center, also the bass player for Everyday Ghost.
hmm
I dropped my guitar off at like 10:30 in the morning. By 3:00, Sean had it done, and just like he went from the stem to stern on this guitar and just killed it. He plugged it in when it was all done, set up, and to me, and I don't know whether it was just me priming my head or whatever, but it sounded better than it's ever sounded. The setup was flawless. The action was better. You know, he switched out the volume and tone knobs because they were kind of janky
hmm
just from years and years of playing, and just sounded incredible. So I'm literally walking around Guitar Center going, hey, check it out. Look at Sean's work.
So, what does something like that cost if you need to go get something fixed by him?
Well, I got the platinum deal
Okay.
because it needed to be gone through. I had not have had the time or the tools to go through and do that in about 10 years.
hmm
But I do monthly maintenance on it. For me, because I wanted all of the trimmings done, it was about $138. But I want to say it's like $50 or $60 to do the beginning package, and then like the platinum package starts out at like $80.
hmm
But Sean is absolutely incredible. He was actually working on an acoustic guitar when I went in there, and he plays everything he works on to make sure that it's good to
and
go.
Yeah. Also, we are not sponsored by Guitar Center.
No,
We're not sponsored by anybody
but giving
yet.
him a shout out because he just did incredible work, and I came home and played the crap out of my guitar because I was
Nice.
just like, man, thank you, Sean.
That's
It
cool.
just it plays great, and like I said, it sounds better than I think it's ever sounded.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I recommend it to anybody because there's been a few people that I know who are fellow musicians, and they've taken all of their guitars and basses and stuff to Sean, and Sean has just knocked it out of the park every
Awesome.
time. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, he's incredible at what he does. So if you guys are in the Saginaw area and you need guitar work done, go hit up Sean at Guitar Center, tell him Tony sent you. And yeah, go to their page Everyday Ghost to give their band a listen because their band's incredible too.
And we're hoping to get them in here in the studio.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So what else has been up this week? Anything?
It's been a shit show
Yeah.
for me personally. Like I said, I had one good thing happen, and I'm gonna plead the fifth on the rest because I'm not a big fan of spreading my shit show.
Right. I don't expect you to. I'll just do it for you. You know. So he's had this really bad infection. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, the green sap is
Not
really
true.
helping.
Not true. Not
So
true.
how's your week been?
My week has been. It's been weird. Like it's been good, and then there's been some bad, but for the most part, I've been positive. You know. Not to bring it down, but my aunt actually lost her battle with cancer. So tomorrow I'm heading down there to go be with family and stuff and all that jazz. But, you know, it's been one of those hard things where you sit there and go, okay, she suffered through a lot.
Right.
You know, so you're kind of like, you miss them, but you're also like, man, they were really having a hard time with everything.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just want to say for a moment that my Aunt Kathy was awesome. We had a really good relationship, and I'm glad that we got to bond, and I seen her at Christmas. So that was cool. And my family, you know, I'm looking forward to getting to bond a little bit more with them. Other than that, though, it's been pretty good. It's been relaxed.
You've been killing it with scheduling people.
Thank you.
Because we're scheduled, all the way out to the end of February now?
Almost, yeah. So if you
Yeah.
guys are wanting to get on the show, I need you to let me know what will work for you, because we definitely want to get some people in, and we do. We have Stone Cottage Farms is coming back. They're coming back.
Love those guys.
what
Illegal
is it?
cheese.
February 21st they'll be back, and a
Yeah.
lot of people really liked them. So pay attention and make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any of those shows. And then we've got a couple musicians coming in. Well, I'll start sharing them on the page. I've been trying to share more and more stuff out there so you guys see it.
Yeah.
But now that I am not working at Bronner's currently, I have a little bit more time to make graphics and do all that fun stuff.
It's always crazy at the beginning of the year with guests and whatnot.
Yeah.
Do we have a phone call we need to take?
No,
Oh,
that's certainly an annoying one.
But yeah, it's always crazy at the beginning of the year to get guests on and stuff because they've
Right.
already
holidays.
well, yeah, and I mean,
you know.
coming back into the new year, they're booked out and doing all kinds of other stuff. And
Right.
on the off chance that we can get them for the first part of January,
Yeah.
is always a great thing. But you know, schedule conflicts and so on and so forth.
Right. So my goal is to try to get it completely booked out as far as possible, and try to get people in that, you know, are committed to come on the show. And
Mhm.
you know, because I love having those conversations and you know, learning different things about people and what they
Absolutely.
do. I mean, Stone Cottage Farms has made, like, Christina and Farmer Dave have made me like, oh, I'm gonna try this now. I wanna have my own little farm. Damn, you know. So
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. Like, they're very down to earth. I gave them shout outs on the page because they are awesome. Like, their stuff is awesome.
the illegal
So-
cheese was
No,
bar none
I
I
the
need the
best.
cinnamon coffee soap stuff. Or
Yeah.
I just not gonna be able to make it. I'm down to like a flat that's almost transparent.
Yeah.
You
Oh my
know?
god.
Told you, man. First one was free.
I'll buy it. I'll buy it. No problem. I'd spend my money.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually gonna try to. I've talked with her about it, working with getting some of their goat milk to make some of my products that I want to make too. So.
Yeah.
So yeah. So anyway, they're awesome. We got into this whole tangent about, you know, from the week to this to that to this, and that's just pretty much what it is on the Don't Make This Weird podcast.
Well, and that's the thing is, if you look at
Gotta
it,
go
that we're
everywhere.
all so individually, not including collectively,
Mhm.
ridiculously busy with all of the stuff we're doing. I mean, every
Yeah.
week it's like, hey, how was your week? And it's like, good God, I can't even remember all of the crap that I've done
Right.
this week because it's just been so damn busy. I
Yeah.
need to have somebody like write my crap down that I do
Oh,
every day.
pepper pots.
Right,
I need
yeah.
a fucking pepper pot.
I totally need a pepper
Totally.
pot.
I would totally be for that. I just need some pay. That's all. That's all I'm asking. Like,
Hey,
some
you know, the
scratch.
pay sucks. The benefits are great. You get to hang out with the likes of me.
I really really where my passion's at is to be able to do like the graphics and advertisement and stuff for people, because I really enjoy doing that. And if that was what I was just, you know, focusing on, I could kill it. But,
Right.
you know, but other than that, yeah, the week's been awesome. It's been awesome. So just
So
up
what
and
about
down.
you, Chris? Tell us about your shit show, brother.
Well, I got that new fucking job. Manage the bar. It's
Yeah.
fun. I love it. The guy's great. But, you know, he hired me for a specific reason. He's like, here, take all my money. Not because he wanted me to pay me to come in and take this bar over, you know, because he just wanted to give me a bunch of money.
Right.
But he didn't want to deal with the staff. So since I've started,
Mhm.
I've already gone through the entire lineup, except for two.
So are you a Dalton?
I have to. I fucking have to. So it's like
Don't eat the
babysitting.
rock candy in the urinal. It tastes
Yeah,
like shit.
exactly. You know, I get these people, like, everybody there thinks they're slick. It's like, bitch, you're not. For one, you're not smarter than me. We're just gonna get that out of the way right now. So, like, It's not gonna happen. You can't outthink me.
Well, I was
These
going to
girls-
say, we grew up on Midland Street.
exactly. And Spy versus Spy. I've been fucking people since I was like 3.
Right.
I'll hand you a bomb with shit in it, at 4 years old. I'm like, yeah. Oh, it's not cake. So like they think this one, okay, we knew this girl was fucking doing shit. And I had somebody order something very particular and it's very expensive and we don't sell it a lot. And I went and looked in the items list.
Yeah.
And it was never fucking rang up.
What?
No, it's an Long Island iced tea. It's $7. I fucking knew. I went and looked. It was never rang up. He ordered one. I watched him drink it. She fucking served it to him. I seen it on the camera, and so the $7 goes right from his hand into her pocket.
Oh, hell no.
I'll fire the shit out of you. I'll hire you back 10 minutes later to fire you again. Just because you thought you were fucking smart.
You can't skim the till like that, especially when you got someone like you on point.
Right. I seen this fucking 20 years ago. You ain't fucking reinventing the wheel over here.
Right.
So she was out of there. I got another one, likes to give drinks to other friends. I got another one who gets black the fuck out drunk at work.
Wow.
Does coke, loses her shit, fights with her husband. She's missed 4 out of the last 5 shifts. She's supposed to be our fucking rock star.
Oh my
Damn.
And this was
God.
after I fired the other bitch.
Oh, she's a rock star, all right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right on the
Oh.
bottom of the fucking bus with the
Uh-uh.
gum on the floor. Right. Yeah.
Don't.
So like I went through all these people and it's like I got rid of a whole bunch of other people like that were just 1-dayers and shit because I had
Right.
people that wanted hours. I'm like, you're 1 day, you don't work here anymore. You got 1 day, you don't work here anymore.
Right.
Oh, you can only work Saturdays? No, because I got people that sit here all week long not making any money during the week on first shift
Need the Saturday.
that want a fucking Saturday night. You don't
Mhm.
work here anymore either.
Right.
So I got rid of all these people, and then everything fell to the fucking shit. It was literally the owner, me, and my buddy Kyle. That's what I had the other day.
Wow.
So I did crash course posting, and
yeah.
I did like 7 interviews in 1 day, and like you wouldn't believe what came in through that door for an open interview. The one kid smelled like if he was a cologne, it would be called like last week or something like that, because that's the last motherfucking shower he got.
Oh, that
Homeless
you know,
dumpster fire.
I have to tell
Right.
you this before we go any further. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Adam and I were in the store here in town the other day getting a couple things, and some guy walked by and it smelled like straight up cat piss and cat litter. And I was like, what the? And he's asking the manager, he's like, is there somebody like cat shitting over? Like, Adam, he don't care. And his voice travels. So he's like, is there some cat shit over here or something? It smells horrible. And then the one lady, she's like, no, she's like really quiet. She's like, it's that guy over there. Oh, it's that guy over. Honey.
He could at least said something
Serious.
brilliant, like it's not piss, it's urea nitrate. That's what makes it smell. Like he could have had like a science save.
Oh my God.
That's really what it smells. And it's
Urea
flammable.
nitrate.
You can
Is
make a
that,
bomb out of urine.
is that what is it called? Wow.
Yeah.
Because
You
I
make a
know
bomb.
there's lots of ammonia in
Yeah, if
urine.
you boil urine down to a part, do it over and over and over and over and over again till you get scrape it off the bottom.
Really?
That's a fucking bomb.
Oh,
Holy
That
shit.
they use fucking fertilizer.
The more you
I didn't hear
know.
that. So anyway, going back to the chat.
So you got the copy of the Anarchist Cookbook. Gotcha. Okay.
Uh-huh. Sean says, hey, what's up? Or says, what's up? Hey, Sean, how's it going? Thanks for joining us.
You're like, that's the only time I will ever censor myself on this show.
Yeah. So, but anyway, I didn't mean to cut you off there. So,
But yeah,
that's- so
bad people
yeah.
skills, So it was like, we got a bar that's open like 150 hours a week, and it's like me and my home dog,
Right.
and I'm scared. I
Yeah.
haven't had a day off in a while. I work
Oh.
10-hour days already, no end in sight. Finally, now that had a girl yesterday, she walked in off the street, crackerjack. I feel really good about her. She actually worked with my ex-wife.
Okay.
My ex-wife knows her. She worked at the same bar as her. She gave me the stamp of approval, said she's pretty decent.
Nice.
Got fired because their boss is kind of an asshole or
Yeah.
something like that, but it was pretty good. Fucking Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's man, you
It's
know.
a lot. I put the word out there too, hoping to find you some prospects, and I've had quite a few people message. So I
Mhm.
told them to come in and check it out, and between 9 and 6 during the
Yep,
weekdays.
I had one
So
person show up today to turn them away, but
Yeah, I shared the link that you popped up on Facebook because I know there's a bunch of people that are constantly, and that's the thing. To step back for a second,
oh, I know where this is
I
going.
hated doing interviews.
yeah,
Like despised it when I was working like for places at Dial America. Okay, so these people come in, and one, they cannot speak in complete sentences to save their life.
No,
Plus, they're reading off a script, which is not that complicated. And I understand some people just don't have a strong speaking voice.
sure.
But when you're reading off the script, you have to read with inflection.
Sure.
You
With
can't
your
say-
eyes.
So I'm sitting there in these interviews, interviewing these people. And oh my God. Joke's on me because they're illiterate.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, so you
Mm-mm.
came to a job that requires reading out loud, and reading with inflection.
yeah.
And you can't read.
Yeah, there's nothing for you there.
So I feel your pain there dealing with the general public because take a shower, pick up Hooked on Phonics.
Mhm.
Mine's
Don't
like,
be a shitty person.
My-
Don't be a shitty person.
You wouldn't believe my interview. I mean, it
Mm.
literally lasts like a minute and a half. It's like, if you fucking steal, I'm gonna fuck you up.
yeah,
If you fucking drink at work, you're gonna get fucked up. You
Yeah.
know, don't get fucked up at work. No
Right.
drugs at work. Keep your fucking clothes on.
leave your boyfriend out of every fight.
Leave your boyfriend at home.
Yep.
Because if you're gonna be a good bartender, waitress,
Yeah,
you're everybody's girlfriend.
Right.
Everybody on the other side of that
Yeah.
bar, they're giving you tips, and they're not at home because they want to see you. They're here to spend time.
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Right.
And these young girls bringing their boyfriends. He's like, this motherfucker ain't talking to this motherfucker. What are you talking about? Fucking, and he's like talking to like a 70-year-old dude.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like, are you really, you're worried about, you know what I mean? Go the fuck home.
You're going to whip
Yeah.
Geritol's
This is
ass.
not
Okay.
gonna work.
Don't
out.
come in my bar with, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And it's just what the bar environment is. I have a little bit different because I'm on first shift. I
Right.
just refuse to work nights unless I absolutely have to.
Right.
But I just deal with like 5 old drunk dudes.
yeah.
And they're cool. Way cool. They're like kind of my buddies now. Like
Right.
these guys are pretty cool. So I don't have that element of the nightlife. I don't
Yeah,
have to
see
worry.
that was one thing I was like, yeah, I don't know about
It matters.
that.
It's tough.
Yeah,
It's tough.
I've
crowd.
never waitressed or anything like that, so I was like, I would love to do it just because I know we could help each other out, and I'm pretty straightforward. But I don't know,
Last year,
no.
the year before, I was working at a bar. I was bartending, and somebody died in the bathroom.
Ooh,
Yeah.
OD'd.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right. I'm gonna continue to keep posting your stuff and help people out.
I need decent. It wasn't an employee, surprisingly,
Thank God.
but yeah, I need
Don't
some.
smoke meth. That's another.
I'm
thing.
going a route where I don't think I want bartenders.
No, you just
I want somebody who
wait
needs a
staff.
job, and I'll
Right.
teach them how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because these fucking girls in Bay City that work at these bars get passed around like a fucking doobie between each bar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They go fuck this bar, they fuck that bar, they fuck this bar, and they go, and it's like I'm waiting in line.
Mm-hmm.
It's my turn to get fucked. It's like what I do.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
okay, fine, come on here, fuck me, let me know. Just don't take everything. So I was telling my
Pretty
boss, I'm like,
much.
fuck that mentality. I'm gonna find somebody who's like a
No.
librarian, and we're gonna teach her how to fucking bartend.
Yeah, there you,
You know,
go.
Coyote
Yeah.
Ugly.
Right away
No
from this
shit.
whole fucking skank,
Yeah,
thing.
do it right. Yeah, man.
Find a decent person. Start with
patience.
somebody who like graduated kindergarten with like awards,
Yeah.
like
Yes.
works well with others,
Right.
doesn't steal,
Yeah.
doesn't hit, leaves her clothes on.
Yeah, that'd be
I
good.
need that.
Yeah, I actually had I actually had somebody message me today who's an absolute sweetheart, and she's like, I've never waitressed, but I helped my mom when I was younger at waitressing. I was
So
like,
you-
go in there.
So you're recruiting
You
at the
know?
elementary school.
Yeah, like if you got a smart dog that can fetch beer, if they can tell the difference between Coors, Busch, and Bud, I'll probably give them a job.
There you go. There you go, guys.
Come on, you're hired. You ain't got no pockets, so I know you ain't gonna fucking steal unless you use your prison pouch. because a dog keystering money or drugs has never been mentioned on air.
That's
No.
right.
I don't. Think
There we
so.
go.
That might be new.
You've heard it here first
Uh-huh.
Right.
on the
Something
Don't Make This
new.
Weird podcast.
Yep.
Now hiring kangaroos. Just kidding. You can't work here.
Nope, you got
Just
pockets,
steal.
got pouches, and you hit. So
Have you ever seen the bottom of a kangaroo pouch?
Yeah,
no.
You
it's
don't want
it's
to.
weird.
Like an owl pellet blew up.
Yeah.
Slime in there.
I'm good. That's good.
Yeah, we went off. It's weird.
That's why this is the Don't Make This Weird podcast. Sean says, Tony, you like the video I sent you on Messenger?
Oh my God, Sean. You know, and here's the great part about this. That's not the worst thing I've seen.
I did not see this video.
Do you want to see it?
I don't think so.
See, Sean shared it with me, and the title of the video is "It Screwed Up My Day," so I'm sharing it with you.
Oh, yeah. No, fuck you, Sean. I don't know you, but no way, man.
I am in this group. Oh yeah, I was telling you guys have seen this before. Just so many bad things. In
Oh, yeah.
in one messenger group.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Okay, then.
So wrong.
I know you guys can't see it, and you're probably welcome that you can't.
He's fucking a sheep.
Oh,
Yeah, somebody drove by and just happened to see it.
goodness.
So yeah, and here's the thing, Sean. I challenge you to send me the most screwed up thing in my inbox that you continually get,
Mhm.
because I can raise that bar, and I'm not paying for your
I'll help
therapy.
them.
No,
I
no.
will help.
Sasha said I'd be afraid of contacting gorilla herpes from a bar in Bay City.
Yes, you will.
Yeah. Straight out.
So
Did he ever get that ornament?
he did.
Yeah,
He did.
gorilla herpes ornament, specially made by me.
Yes, and he actually bought two as well.
Yeah, where the
Oh,
hell
that's
has
cool.
Wheezy been lately?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Wow,
I sent him a
Weez.
message on the link.
I think he at one point said he wanted to come onto the show with us sometime. I don't know how. I haven't seen that one.
Somebody
I
sent me
don't.
that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't stand it anymore over here.
Chris is going through the memes of the week. I
Yeah.
think
Just
maybe
nasty rotten videos.
nasty
that
stuff.
So I heard a really great joke the other day.
What's that? Your mom?
Why does the Pink Panther make a great exterminator? Dead end. Dead end.
Oh my god! Are you serious? Who did you hear that from? Like, did you really just do that online here?
No, somebody actually sent it to me and said,
on
"Hey, this
air.
is the stupidest joke ever. You should tell somebody."
Oh,
So-
there you go, everybody. You just heard the stupidest joke ever via Tony.
That's
Perfect.
Pretty good one.
All
That's
right.
up there. That's like one of the things you open up the wrapper and they always had a
Fortune
joke on.
cookies?
No.
No, no,
My fortunes are
Laffy
always-
Taffy.
Yeah, Laffy.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then some of the popsicles had it on the
On
the
a
stick.
stick.
Yep.
Yep. That's
Back in the good old days.
See, that's why I like Bazooka Joe bubblegum, because the comics were at least somewhat cool.
Yeah, but while you're breaking your teeth off in it,
gum was so awful. Like
Oh.
Cabbage Patch Kid gum.
oh my gosh! And like,
Garbage pail
Garbage
kids.
pail. That's what I meant.
yes,
Cabbage Patch. Because those were the things I used to fuck. That was different. Oh wait, never.
You did
Oh,
what in a
sorry.
Cabbage Patch? For how many jelly beans?
Oh boy, I don't have the sorry list
Oh.
started.
Sleep deprivation.
Oh, no
Oh, yeah.
Nate tonight to do the sorry list.
No,
Sorry.
Yeah,
we'll just apologize to Nate.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll just apologize to him.
So yeah, Nate's sick. He's ill. He got fucking what, bird flu, something like that.
I think he's got the Black Plague,
Good.
because he said something about he
Good.
has thrown everything up from 1985 and he was born in the 90s.
Oh,
That's a super slow
Damn.
metabolism.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that even means.
ooh, I feel bad. I know that a lot of people are getting sick right now, and I'm just like, stay the fuck away from me.
Well, see, that's what's screwed up about it is, knock on wood. My daughter's been sick. My other daughter has been sick, and my son, whatever. And generally, I never get that stuff because it's like 3-4 months down the road, I'll get a sniffle. Boom! I'm in intensive care in the hospital, dying because I got, I don't know, some virus that's been long dead for a couple of centuries.
Oh yeah, it's like I
It's
picked
like-
up some dirt.
Yeah, right.
Got inside your face, leprosy.
Right. Just don't go over railroad tracks. Oh, it fell off.
Right. Hey, fisting.
But no, it's crazy because, I'd like to think because of all of the, steroids and allergy medicine crap that they put me on when I was a kid, I have like a super duper immune system. Like it literally takes an elephant tranquilizer to take my ass down. Yet I'm constantly around sick kids. My mom volunteers at the elementary school, constantly around kids, picking their nose, picking their ass, wiping it on them.
Sure.
It's
Here, want a bite?
yeah, right. I picked it for you.
Have a drink of my water. There you go.
Like,
Yuck.
yeah, that looks like I can actually see the bacteria.
Yeah.
But I had kids and I grew up in a family in a house full of 14, 15 people.
Yeah.
I don't really get sick.
Yeah.
I mean, I fuck some shit up.
That's pretty crazy. You never know, especially this time of year with the weather being so crazy back and forth.
Oh, this weather is insane.
Allergies, I pay.
Yeah.
I pay for everything with the allergies and sinuses.
And that's literally the only thing that's screwed up with me on a day-to-day basis is, sometimes my nose runs, sometimes it doesn't. Of course, having a deviated septum doesn't help either.
Yeah, that's no good. Unless you don't have anywhere to like hang your hanger for a second.
Oh, it's really cool though, because I have the cool party trick where I blow smoke out one nostril, and they're like, "Dude, how did you do that?" Deviated septum.
Right.
As it sounds so bad. Like if you ever hear Tony fall asleep, it's like you're drowning. It's
I
scary.
dream in Little Nicky.
He is not kidding. The first time I ever heard it, I was like, what the fuck? I was so
Scary as
scared.
fuck.
Yeah.
We've got a Harley in the house.
That's what.
Bullshit.
Or somebody drowning in a swamp. I was like,
no, see, that's
so
the
weird.
thing is, the PSA is don't do cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
I completely blew my brains out with cocaine. So aside from probably tons of scar tissue and having a deviated septum and all that other stuff, it healed, but it's all scar tissue now.
Right.
So you know how, not to get too gross, but how your sinuses normally drain while you sleep.
Right.
Mine doesn't do that. It goes right to my throat and it sounds like I'm drowning.
Oh, that sounds
Don't
fun.
do kids drugs.
Don't do kids drugs.
Speaking
Who's
of which,
Drugs.
So yeah, it sounds like I'm drowning, gargling, and dreaming in Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
pretty much. That's not an exaggeration.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I'll rattle the rafters, baby.
So when we went down to see Greta and we all like chipped in a room, I was like on the farthest wall I could be away from him, and it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Everybody in the other room could hear him. It's like, oh my god.
It's like the ninja blender. Here, let me put some gravel
Yes.
in it.
You were right. Like so right.
The
Oh.
loudest, most annoying sound when you're trying to sleep is me.
Snoring, yeah. Alone, generally snoring, yeah.
And that's the thing is I've, slept different ways. It doesn't matter. I mean, I could be sleeping on my face and it's still rattling the rafters. It's insanity.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
Does it ever wake you up? I mean, do you?
It's
Only when I stop breathing.
So you need
Yeah.
a CPAP machine, basically.
No, actually, that's funny you say that because I've done a bunch of sleep studies. Sleep just like a baby in sleep studies. And they're like, oh, well, our study is inconclusive because you were perfectly fine. Yeah, no shit.
Oh,
have
mine
a-
didn't.
I have a Fitbit. I get sleep reports on that.
Oh, really? Does it work pretty good? Or
Yeah. It does. Like, if I don't sleep good, I see it. It's got a chart, like a graph. And like last night, I slept like a rock. I was super fucking tired. I went out, I woke up, and all of the hours have gone by. And
Yeah.
I looked at my thing, and it was like I only woke up with three interruptions or something
Wow.
like that. And
That's pretty
I
good.
don't even know. I can remember. I slept.
That's
pretty
why I'm
good.
saying I've actually been dreaming lately.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I
the
do.
thing.
Ooh.
I'm telling you, it is crazy because like I woke up the other morning with a quick start because I was like, I was dreaming. Holy shit, that means I was sleeping.
I think I subliminally or subconsciously refuse to dream.
Not me. I look forward to that because that tells me that I'm finally getting restful sleep. Is when I'm dreaming and prior to that, I have not dreamt in a long time.
Tim Burton and Stephen King do most of my dreams.
Are we talking like Beetlejuice with a little bit of Men in Black or what?
Yeah, I'm thinking like Beetlejuice and like a little bit of like Carrie or something like
Oh.
that.
Hey, got something for you.
I had one of those nightmares the other night. Like Adam ended up, it was like Christmas time. We were at some church and we walk in and his aunt's like, "Oh, you've got a present back there." And I'm like, "Okay, cool, thanks." You know, so it's just us. Everybody left.
Right.
So we go back there and there's a whole bunch of like nativity scene with like the wood, you know, carved out of wood and whatnot. And I'm like, he's like, "Where is it?" I said, "Oh, it's over there. Can you reach it for me? Like, you're back there. Like, you can fit back there. Can you get it?"
Right.
So he goes back there and he's looking. He's like, "Where is it?" I said, "It's right over there." And I bumped the table and like this thing fell down on his arm and like cut into an artery. And I'm like, "Hold on, don't do anything, don't move." And he pulls it up and blood just starts going this is in my nightmare. I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I'm like sitting there trying to hold it because we were talking about the first aid class. And that was something that I learned in there. So I'm sitting there trying to hold it. And I'm like, "I can't lift that. I can't do this." I'm like, "You need to hold it. I need to call 911. It was messed up, man.
I had a repeating nightmare as I grew up. It was always being locked in a department store with fucking mannequins.
Really?
Like I had that same nightmare
Oof.
probably from the time I was like 8 years. Well, I don't even know. No, probably like God, all of elementary school or something like that. It was just a reoccurring fucking weird nightmare.
It's funny you say that because all the way through my youth, I always had this dream that I was ridiculously small and everything else was supersized.
Oh, that's creepy.
Fucked me up, dude.
It's crazy.
That
And it
is
was always
creepy.
at a department store in Bay City. There was a J.C. Penney's or a Sears.
Yeah.
Downtown. It had 2 levels and an escalator. It wasn't the one. Okay, which one was by the bridge where you came off the foot of the bridge where Horak is now?
Yeah.
That
was that the Sears?
That was Sears. So the one over by the planetarium was J.C. Penney's.
Yeah.
It was J.C. Penney's.
Yeah.
The fucking nightmares.
That place was creepy anyway.
I don't know, fucking know why. It never bothered me when I was there. I didn't have any problems with mannequins or.
I don't know the way the escalators like came out of the ceiling.
Yeah,
to me that was like.
This place was fucking weird. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I had the same one, and then I just don't dream anymore. It's been like 3.
Wow.
I see that I read this book. I don't even remember the name of it. It was something about controlling your dreams, and ever since I read that book, it's just boom, been like clockwork. Where if something starts to go south in my dream, I'm like, nope, not going that way.
See, I smoke a lot of pot, so my dreams like don't even have a pulse or a heart rate. It's just like a little flicker of like something when I was 7 or something, and it just goes away.
But you gotta sleep really good.
I don't.
No? Man.
I'm
Oh.
a 5-hour guy. I can do 5 hours for 3 to 5 hours. I can do for a couple weeks. And then one Saturday, I turned my phone off and I just sleep like all day or like 5 hours or something like that.
Wow.
That's kind of how I've been lately, is
Yeah.
getting back to that 5-6 hour wrap per night. And I mean, like good, consistent, healthy sleep.
Yeah, I need that.
I'm wrecking it right now, which is amazing for me because, when you're up 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to be up at like, 7 a.m. to take the
Right.
kids to school.
Yeah, Denise is really good about going to bed. So I go to bed earlier now than I used to.
Right.
But I used to do that for 15 years straight. I did 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Morning.
Oh yeah.
That's just what it always has been.
My biggest issue is getting my brain to shut down.
That's where I fail.
I mean,
Yep.
it is
Mhm.
so difficult some nights where I'll go off on YouTube tangents, wake up and my, face is stuck to my phone
Right? Yeah.
because I'm literally trying to overstimulate my brain just to get it to go, nope, shit the bed on
I'll
that one.
drop
It's
it.
shut down.
Drop the phone on my face.
Yeah, oh,
I
yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
Oh my
Done that.
gosh. And that's what they say. They're like, "Oh, the blue light from that will keep you awake." And I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, but
Whatever.
I
No.
I have since doing the oils. I've used lavender and this other one, Peace and Calming, and it knocks my ass out.
Does
every
it
time.
really work?
Oh hell yeah.
For me,
It's
it doesn't. It almost
crazy.
energizes me.
Nah, see, I'm the opposite. Peace and Calming and lavender together, I'm like done.
See, and that's when we
Weird.
went to that
Oils class.
the oils class, yeah.
Mhm.
So we had to go through and like do affirmations of something that we wanted to accomplish, and then we're supposed to smell our hand with these oils on
Sounds
it.
funny when you say
It was weird, dude.
Smell my finger.
Yeah, exactly.
Right
So I'm sitting there and like I don't know if it was just the mix of oils or something, or they're priming your brain to think a certain way.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't really pay much tribute to that except for my own personal experience.
Right.
And it was great because I wrote this down, this positive affirmation thing or whatever it was. And we had to go through like a 5 or 6 step process and then start the process over again until we actually believed what it was that we're saying. And it was funny. So I'm going through this process the second time because they're like, you know, guided meditation or whatever the hell it was. I don't remember. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I wrote this down. I do shit on purpose. So just do it.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
you wrote it down. Obviously, if you believe in yourself enough, which you should because you're a successful person, quit bitching about it and just do it. Shut up and be successful.
Right.
And it was funny because I'm smelling the oils and like I was like, okay, this is interesting. It's a bit of peanut butter and bacon with a slice of fresh avocado. And yeah, I think I'm gonna. And you know, she's this person that's talking to this stuff. So I started cracking jokes because I'm like, all right, cool, got my thing. I can do this. Everybody else is like, shh, we're trying to concentrate. And I'm like, you're supposed to be believing in yourself and having fun while doing it.
Right. Exactly.
Right. You don't have to be a weird queer.
Right.
So I
Not
was
queer
in
and,
between Adam
get
and
fired
him, and
from your job.
they're both going, you know, back and forth. I'm like,
I thought it was great. I mean, you know, I felt better when I walked out of there, probably because I was high off of oils, but
Yeah.
I tease people.
yeah. I have them, and I know. No, I do. Like,
I'm like,
I
oils. You
get
mean
it.
the shit they used to use before we had doctors?
right, exactly. No, I have a good sense of humor about it because I've seen like, you know, the army meme where he's
Oh, you're
like,
good, bro.
here, just put some lavender on it. Like, I laugh about that stuff too. But you know, my personal experience from it, like the things that I have tried to have actually worked for me.
Mhm.
But I'm not out there like, here, do this right now because you got a bullet wound there.
Oh, you
Let me
broke
just-
your arm. Here, try some
Right.
chamomile.
right. So, but yeah, no, I do like them though.
No, and I do believe is what I believe they should be called assisted oils.
There you go.
You know, like, okay, I'm fucked up. This sucks. Here, we'll try this. You know, like peppermint, you know, like it clears out your sinuses.
Just good
Here.
for
Oh,
headaches.
Don't
holy
not
shit,
go to the
does it.
fucking doctor because you got a sinus infection.
Yeah.
'cause It'll
Right.
kill you eventually.
Right.
It's an
Don't
infection.
not go. Right.
Right. But
I drink
mean,
this stuff like water, dude, because my sinuses are hell.
Sure. And it helps with people's stomachs and
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
and there's the stuff you put in
But
the
you
bath,
still have
the
to go.
lavender and stuff like that. And that's all
Yeah.
great and everything.
Right.
But we don't rely on it as the primary part of our medical care
Right.
because it really doesn't work. Like
For
an
the
infection or something.
Right.
Right.
Bacterial,
Yeah.
you know, it's not going to kill a bacteria.
Right.
Well, and that's the thing is when you look at holistic medicine, it's called holistic for a reason. Because sometimes it's just not gonna work.
Right.
You get an ear infection, you get a dump peppermint in your ear.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That was we did that back in 1743 when we lived to the ripe age of 35.
Right.
My grandpa, you know.
I mean, that kind of stuff does interest me, the holistic medicine and stuff, just because I'm curious. I always want to learn different things, but you know,
Well, here's
you're
the
right
great
though. I agree. with-
here's the great part about that is if they actually would stop putting synthetics
Mhm. Yeah.
in medication,
Right.
we wouldn't have all the side effects that we do.
That's true.
Sure.
You know, I'm interested in the whole CBD oil thing. I'm
Love
about
it.
ready to be on board with that.
My mom
I want to know more.
is 82 fucking years old.
Yeah.
83 and
Yeah.
coming up in March. And she is a staunch prohibitionist on the marijuana.
Really?
She blew out her rotator cuff and
Ooh.
I went and got her some shit
hmm
and she tried everything and anything and she couldn't fucking sleep. I was like, wait, wax on.
right.
On her shoulder, she called me up the next day. She goes, what's the name of that stuff? I'm like, Mom, that's CBD oil.
Right.
Cream. And she's like, blah, 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 blah. You gave me marijuana, blah, blah, blah. She knew what
It's
it
not
was, but
marijuana though.
I'm like, it's not the stuff that gets you high. And I tried to explain it to
Right.
her how it works and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
She voted yes.
Good.
Just so you know.
Oh yeah.
Good.
And we're talking the farm, Little House on the Prairie,
Oh, yeah.
almost. That's about where she came from. Pretty
Yeah.
close, you
See,
know.
That's cool.
That's what I love about this
Mhm.
home remedies for stuff like that. Because like my grandmother grew up, you know, she was right-wing conservative, the little old
Mhm.
church lady that would be
Mhm.
thumping you on the nugget with a
Mhm.
Bible.
Mhm.
The difference
Are
was
we related?
probably.
It could be the same lady.
Oh, dude, my grandmother was hellfire and brimstone. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The great part about that, though, is she had zero problem going with what worked.
Right.
Like she had hemp seed oil.
Sure.
She used on freaking everything, and she got it from the farmer down the road that we just didn't talk about.
Sure. Yeah, right. Them are
Yeah.
ferns.
Yeah, it's so funny seeing that stuff, you know, with people that are overly religious, which drive me nuts.
Mm-hmm.
But having this little old lady going, look, you do what works. You don't talk about it. You just do what works.
Sure.
Mhm.
And I've always liked that ideology of how she kind of did her stuff because, you know, it was like, all right, this goes in your food because this is healthy for you.
Right.
This herb goes in your food because this is healthy for you. This spice goes in your food because this is good for what ails you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's cheap and it's plentiful.
Right.
You know, it
Yeah.
works. It's like
And-
a sore dick. Can't beat it.
So I do have a lot of comments going on in the chat right now, actually. That's not me trying to segue away from that sore dick issue. But
But
so we've got some bad jokes that are being told in the
oh Jesus.
No.
So,
not here.
no bad joke, ... If a frog broke down on the side of the road, what would he be called? A toad truck?
But
What does a tornado and a divorce have in common? Both going to take your trailer.
I
Or Sean.
heard first they're sucking, then there's blowing, then there's wine, and then they take your fucking trailer.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
how I heard it.
Let's see. Sasha says, "What's the difference between a tire and 365 used condoms? One's a good year, the other's a great year." And then we're going to the RJB 1987. He says, "My nightmare was always in the army and fighting in Vietnam, but I could never make it past the trenches." Yeah, wow.
Damn, that's tough.
That is bad. Like,
That's
Did
a tough one to get stuck on, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
It
And-
jumped up and bit me in the butt.
I was just
tongue.
gonna say Lieutenant Dan. God damn it.
and then
Lieutenant Dan.
and then Sean commented on the oils. He's like, synthetic should only be in your oil that you put in your car.
Preach it, brother. Preach
Yep.
it.
Preach it. Yeah.
And then this dude is awesome. And then, yeah, thanks, by the way, Rob. Okay, thanks, Rob, for the comments. Thanks for joining us tonight, you guys.
Yeah,
That's
thank you
awesome.
guys.
We
for
love
that.
all of your comments and stuff. It may take me a minute to get to it, but you know. So, is this Rob, my future brother-in-law? Rob?
Probably.
I think so.
What's up, Rob?
So,
Arc for life.
yeah, Tony's the one that's been doing the ARC thing with Adam. So that sounds really naughty.
Well, you know, I mean, he is the receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In our relationship too. Just kidding.
I wish I could quit you.
But yeah.
Are you safe at home?
No. That's why I don't have a safe word.
Oh God. Yeah, Rob is. That's my
I'm gonna
future
pick
brother-in-law.
a safe word. It would have to be like something off the back of a shampoo bottle or some terrible word.
Joe Jabba.
Yeah, about 400 syllables.
Oh God.
I'm not nice like that. I'm not
Biocarbonate.
right. Dextrohydromel polyether. What? Oh, never mind. I'm dead.
Rob says pineapple juice. He wants to see that. Have you guys seen that video with the cop and the one black guy? He's got him down like cuffed, and he's like, "Man, those are my snacks in there." And he's like, "Wait, I got a safe word. It's pineapple juice." He's just like, "You know how hard it was that I worked for all those coins?" And he's like, "Ooh, you handsy." it's
I've
pretty
never
funny.
seen it.
Oh my gosh. Sean's asking where Nate is tonight. Nate is really sick. Thank you,
He was
Sasha.
deported.
He was he's Asian, not Mexican.
Oh God.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. I didn't know there was a target. I thought you just had to be here illegally. I didn't know it mattered where you came from.
Oh, look at who's here. We're gonna work hard today.
Tomorrow I'm gonna grab lunch. I'm gonna open up my Chinese. Nate's gonna come up. Wow, you want to fucking deport me?
He's gonna kick you with his
Bottom of a
really
bowl
cool
of
American
rice.
boots. Well, we hope that Nate feels better.
Sorry,
I'm
Nate,
sure
we love
he'll. I'm sure he'll be back next week. As
Oh,
long
for
as.
sure. Probably to kick my cracker ass now.
Way to go around, die.
Oh man.
Saltine American.
So and Rob says you all are awesome. Thanks, Rob.
Thanks,
Oh,
Rob.
thanks,
We're
man.
glad to bring Thursdays to life for people that have had just a shit show of a week.
You know, I'm just an obnoxious asshole, and I can't believe you guys find me so useful here. I've never
Birds
had
of a
such
feather, brother.
purpose.
Birds of a feather.
Well, I'm just gonna put this out here, but look who you took over as a spot for.
Right. It's like the guy who put a carb hole in a pipe. It's like, oh, hey. That fucking works. I was just bored, man. Just put a little hole in the side of me.
I like to call it fate, if you believe in that.
I believe in fate.
See, well, that's how it
So, have you
happened.
received any wrong texts from anybody lately?
No. No, just bill
No.
collectors and student loan reminders.
Do we have anything that we want to share that's going on? I know.
I do.
Go ahead. Go.
Saturday the 19th, we're having a fucking totally awesome 80s party at the Spinning Wheel.
Hell yeah.
I mean, the 80s, big hair, 80s music. I'm going to get some 80s themed drinks. Probably going to
Sweet,
wear
some
some
neon.
basketball shorts from like Porky's.
Yes.
Where's the beef shirt, maybe?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I know,
Oh, yeah.
ET, something
Nice.
80s.
That's at the.
At the Spinning Wheel, 1616 Broadway, Bay City, Michigan. We got a DJ be serving up some shit.
Sweet.
And what
be a good
time does
time.
it start?
Right around 9.
9.
You know,
Yeah.
be the first
9 to
one
close.
there. 9 to close.
Nice.
Close.
We're gonna get trash
Nice.
revenue. Get your gigs together. We're gonna give away, prize. Usually do gift cards or something.
Sweet.
Visa. You can buy whatever you want. Doesn't have to be like fucking Applebee's or something. But yeah, we hook it right up.
Sweet.
Super fun.
So, now, do you already have the page promoted for that so we can go through and share it on our page?
Yeah, yep. I got it on the Spinning Wheel post. I can probably shoot that out
Yeah, yeah.
and put that on. Don't make this weird one. Let me see here as I. Yep. I show Facebook and attempt to talk at the same time, but I'm not really cut like that, so I'm kind of just trailing off here. Don't mind me.
Well, that's the great part about transitioning from one host to the other, where everybody
Yeah.
can jump in because you're trailing off, and it's like, oh wait, I'm just gonna go over this.
Just gonna go. Somebody talk, please, while I,
Like I just
do,
got busted for some shit or something.
Yeah.
Well, we're
Yeah.
trained professionals, so we can generally cover each other's asses with that whole transition thing.
Right.
Why did they
Right.
change Facebook? These updates just piss me off. I'm like a fucking noob again. Every time
Oh,
I
yeah.
do this, it's like, how do you post on my wall on my Game Boy? It's like if I'm in a completely different fucking realm now.
Yeah.
I just wanted to share.
I just got the update from Messenger this morning. I'm
Yeah.
like, how do
I'm
you
screwed.
know what messages you've read and which
I
ones you haven't?
hate the new update.
Because they're all bold.
Oh, their
Ugh.
copy link. It only took. I went to school for 5 years, college for 5 years for IT.
Yeah.
And it just took me like 30 seconds to figure this out. I'm not
4
honest.
hours later.
Sasha's asking me about the next Mitch Gill's Get a Room Comedy Club, and I do have a date for that.
I just posted
His
that.
name is Adam. No, the date actually is on January 25th. So that is at Brentwood, and they have Mike Ball coming, Robert Jenkins, Nick, not going to say his last name because I can't pronounce it, and some Johanna.
Let's see. what
So,
we do.
and there's some other upcoming shows, 3/9 of this year, 4/9/19, sorry, 4/19. So they will be back. He'll always have some kind of different comedians showing up there. And if you guys have not gone, it's local. It's here in Caro at Brentwood.
Sean's already sending me
Oh
stuff.
gosh, the inbox is just getting flooded there.
I'm loving
So-
this.
So yeah, so January 25th is the next Mitch Gill Get a Room Comedy Club at the Brentwood. Doors open up at 6:00, and his next show on for us to produce is going to be. I gotta look it up. It's the last Monday of this month, so
No idea.
the 28th. That will be his last or his next show for the Mitch Gill's Fake Radio or Mitch's Fake Radio. So check that out, guys, if you haven't had a chance to listen to that. And let me go ahead and catch up with the chat.
Nice.
Rob says, I think he's saying that you sound like Ron White.
Who, me?
Yeah, I think so.
How the hell do I sound like Ron White?
I don't know.
Call
I'm not
me
sure.
Tater
Or
Salad.
maybe it's Chris. I don't know. He didn't say who.
I wasn't
And
drunk in
then-
public until you dragged me out here.
And then Sean-
Sean,
Sean said he went to school on Tuesday night when I was home. He seemed to be getting better. Well, he's
That's
taking
good.
it out then, I guess. I don't know. And then Sean says, laughed my ass off. I got more, Tony. And Rob thinks that Chris sounds like Ron White with a deeper voice, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, he's a pretty funny guy.
Yeah.
I do my worst.
So let me see here. I had a couple other things that I wanted to talk about, but of course I'm not prepared. So you guys carry on while I look. If you got anything.
Baller.
Sure.
No.
I'm going through my Facebook right now to see who all is blowing me up.
Oh, you're
I-
supposed to be on the show right now.
What? That's like
These
literally.
kids in the social media. Fuck.
I know. Can you go without a screen time for a
What?
little bit?
I looked down at my phone and I had like 22 notifications, and it was clear before the show started.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
I was like, "Holy shit, this is insane!"
I'm tired of getting kicked off of Facebook.
I know. Did you like the thing I sent you?
I'm like a fucking career felon on Facebook. Like, I'm like the likes of Dillinger and shit. Why? Because the last one I got kicked off for.
Yeah.
2 words.
Yep,
White
trash.
trash.
Yep.
So I'm like, I posted it and whatever. Somebody thought I was talking about them or something. I don't know. It was a huge misunderstanding, I'm sure.
Right.
Because I have 1,500 people on my Facebook. Like, the shoe fits, motherfucker, I guess. But
Right.
35% of my fucking friends list.
Oh yeah.
So they give you an opportunity to explain yourself. And they're like, all right, you fucked up. This goes against our guidelines, community standards for racism. What do you got to say about yourself? Well, I was already cranky, so I'm like, I am the crackerest motherfucker you have on here. And I hit send. Right back at volleyed back like I lobbed a ball to Serena Williams. I was like, bam, 7 days. Fucking knocked my shit right out. And they were right to the fucking minute.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure it's automated, but I got
See-
the fucking band hammer.
I
Oh,
think
man.
that is so stupid because I've posted some pretty ridiculous shit, and no Facebook Joe.
I know so many people who've dropped the nacho on their wall all day long,
Oh, yeah.
every single
and you're
day.
the one that's getting it.
I'm offended. I feel like I'm discriminated against. Like,
You totally are, man.
can't even talk about my own race. Fuck.
Yeah, why does everybody get all offended when someone says white power? You got black power, Asian power, Mexican power.
Exactly.
The minute someone says white power, oh, hey, oh, Pikachu
Why
knows
don't you
everything.
just say cracker power?
You can't even be like
Yeah.
black paint.
I know.
You have to be like, excuse me, Leroy, will you hit that wall? One more coat, please, sir. That's
Oh,
what we meant to say.
But Dick.
all right.
All right,
so,
I'm going home. It was good seeing you guys.
I found what I wanted to promote though. So live at the Pick Solid State Radio is going to be this weekend, and that's a free show. January 11th, tomorrow at 7, and that's going to be in Lapeer at the Pick Theater. Pick's Theater, I think it is. Mitchko will be
Dick
there.
Skeeter. What?
Dick Beater.
This part
What?
of the podcast brought to you by just the right amount of racism.
Or
Brad's-
maybe a little too much.
Brad's telling me to hit you or smack you, Tony, like they do on the Gibbs smack. I can't remember NCIS or something. Yeah, NCIS.
Promise.
Yeah, he likes that kind of stuff. I'm kind of laying off of it.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
No,
Oh my God.
bueno. But yeah, so that's if you guys didn't hear that over the laughing.
What the fuck?
That's it. No.
Are those door knockers?
That's how cold it's going to be tomorrow.
Oh, gotcha.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
Thermometer.
That makes sense.
Mercury loaded nipples.
Yeah. So, oh my god.
Oh, I'm I'm still gonna get one of those installed in the studio.
Yeah, we need one. That
Just
should be our
because.
sound effect.
I think we just need to start making like a little wooden block with that on it.
Oh yeah.
You know, a new fidget spinner.
We could be like the old school in like the 50s and 60s when
Yeah.
they did shows and they actually had all
Right.
the apparatuses
Oh, yeah.
to do so.
Mhm.
That'd be super fun.
That's what was really cool interning at the radio station, because there was this guy who his idol was Dr. Demento, and he had all of this crazy shit. It was in a shopping cart inside the studio, and anytime he'd do a live show, he'd bring all this crap out. Like, here's the question I have: are you homeless? That's why you have a shopping cart in the studio.
I have a shopping cart with like a star on it that says Chris, like a dressing room.
Yeah, right. Every time I see somebody doing that, when they're pushing a shopping cart in not a grocery store, you really have to wonder.
Yeah, I do. I guess it's kind of like having a Fred Flintstone pickup truck kind of thing going on.
You know, Bon.
Powered by Armstrong. Heather's over here writing down the apology. She's like,
I
the
am.
entire continent of Africa. Sherwin Williams.
I missed that one.
Isn't that the place that actually matches the paint splotch?
Mhm.
Oh,
Brad's like I said for you to do that to him because he's not paying attention. He's paying attention to something else, not the show for those few moments. LOL. Gotcha.
You're fired.
So, in case you guys missed it, we do have a pretty cool lineup coming up, but I'm not telling you who they are yet because I'm gonna make cool graphics.
Graphics.
Graphics. Good God. I'm just gonna say sorry to my speech.
Sorry to the English language.
Sorry to the
speech
English.
pathologist. I remember.
Oh, I like. Oh.
They should have just let me stay home today. I'm getting fucking delirious.
We might have to end a little sooner than normal.
I'll be nice.
Whoa. Don't take it
just kidding.
I would
serious.
like to apologize to the third of the month and everybody who gets checks on it.
Oh, sorry that you're not getting that.
Asshole.
Mhm, mhm. Oh my God.
It's the first of the month.
Woo! Wake up. Oh yeah. I remember that jam. I didn't know what it meant back then, but I remember that.
See, that's the thing I've never understood. I go to Walmart, and the first of the month, obviously, yes, they're there for a reason. Not a great reason, but however, and you, like, dude, all of the STDs come out in form.
Yeah, they like hang out.
Because holy cow.
My sister was a caseworker for the state of Michigan. She did food stamps.
Yeah.
She was a FizJet worker is what they're called.
Yeah, yeah.
Caseworker. And she told me that, I don't know, but they had to split the date that the food stamps came out on because like everybody got them on like the 2nd or
Yeah.
the 9th or something like that. And there were so many people that drew benefits at Kroger's, Myers, and all them couldn't keep up with the fresh produce and they couldn't keep their shelf stock.
Wow.
So that's actually why they went to every week. Like it depends on something like your case number or something like that. What day you get it? 'Cause
Yeah.
there's just so many people that get food
Yeah,
stamps.
there was a lot. I remember just when I worked as a cashier, there was so many. Like people would come through with 3 cartloads of stuff, and I'd be like, "Oh, yep, I know what
Steak.
it is."
Lobster.
That's insane.
You open my shit and it's like tumbleweed go blown by ketchup. I work. Exactly. I
Yeah.
work. So yeah, no, we don't have any
See,
food.
That's what I love about going to that country bulk
Yeah,
food
you
store.
guys should go sometime.
Dude, that place is insane. It's
It
like
is.
an Amish version of Sam's Club.
Sure.
I mean, I got a brick of cheese for like $20.
I love bricks of cheese.
Oh,
yeah, if
it's
you-
insanity.
Yeah, cheese is awesome.
You get like a 5-pound
Mhm.
bag of mozzarella cheese for I think it's like $10.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, dude, it's
Really good.
insanity.
yeah, they've got a lot of really good stuff there, and their produce is really good too.
Where's this at?
It's out on Germania Road towards Sandusky. I think.
Off of 46
Yeah.
going east.
So it's a bit of a drive, especially from where you guys are coming from, but it's definitely worth it.
Dude, the amount
We-
of money that I've been saving over the past, 4 months now.
Yeah, since I told you about it.
Oh yeah. I actually have money like the last week where everything is really, really
Usually
stretching it.
tight, yeah.
Mhm.
No, I've been able to not only one feed my family, but still have obviously more people come to my house to where I can share the wealth because now I'm all stocked up in bulk foods, and it's insane because it gets to go that much farther for within the budget that I have,
Yeah.
and it's incredible because it's all organic stuff.
Really? I have
Oh,
to check
dude.
this out.
They got lots of bulk too, like the
Yeah.
bulk spices and candies and stuff. So I mean, of course, it's going to be a lot cheaper because you don't have the flashy packaging and stuff, which I don't mind that. Like, I
No.
don't care.
Well,
It's
and
all
that's
good stuff.
where I got all that
Flashy
gluten stuff.
packaging.
The gluten free or
Yeah.
the whole gluten. That's where I got all that gluten stuff that's going to kill you.
Right. No, and that's the cool part about it is like they have so much cool stuff there that's not
Mhm.
bleached, that's not
Yeah, that's
processed, it's not
that's
all of this
pretty
other
cool.
crap.
right.
And trying to eat cleaner, eat healthier, that's like a one-stop shop.
Yeah, they
It's
have
incredible.
like their cheese section is just ridiculous when you walk. I mean, there's like two whole huge islands of just like cheese. I'm like, I am home.
Gotta work Saturday.
I am home.
Yeah.
Maybe next week we'll go.
Yeah, we should totally do a field trip.
Yeah, I'll do a field trip. All about to say I gotta wait till I get somewhere. Let's see here.
Show up at like 10 a.m. and be like, hey, we're here for the shit.
I'd rob a party store or something, but I'm just gonna get a bunch of bridge card numbers. I don't need the fucking money anymore.
So
Give me your food stamps. I go to open it up and see like an ex-girlfriend on the fucking $5 food stamp. It's like, oh, that's great.
Yeah.
She made the Food Stamp Weekly model. It's good.
I'm happier in a tornado in a trailer park.
I've got a couple of things in the chat. Brad said, "Sure, Heather didn't get something from Lance Armstrong. I don't deal with one nut chumps.
No, he's actually
Oh.
more aerodynamic because he's only got left.
Just kidding.
It's
That was
lopsided.
totally-
It's like seeing a
was
car
totally
with a
mean.
shock blowing out. He ain't got no advantages.
That was probably the worst thing I think I've ever said. That was totally mean.
No.
Would
wasn't.
you like me to take it away?
Yeah, can you?
He's like skeet, cancer in the eye. There. Took
Thank
the
you.
heat off you.
Whew, I feel so much better.
There's no transition quality, but
No.
it was
No.
terrible.
Yeah. Sean says Walmart sucks. I agree. I worked there for 11 years and 9 of those were on third shift.
Oh.
That was me. Yeah, that sucked. And then he's like, we work and the carts are almost empty, and welfare people, their carts are full.
Oh, yeah.
And then Brad says his cousin lives a few miles away from the Mennonite store. It's called Country.
Country bulk foods.
It's a Mennonite store?
Yeah. Like there's a bunch of Amish chicks running around.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're kind of hot too.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then
No, legit. Like the-
Legit.
Like the checkout chicks.
Like,
Yeah.
what?
Oh yeah, cashiers.
No such thing.
How you doing?
he's
Like,
all
here,
about
baby,
the
let me get
ankle.
some curlers
Telling
out
you,
of your
dude. All,
bush.
all the necks and ankles you can handle. Like
Sure. And bush. Not like president, like crotch.
like 70s
Sure.
porn.
Like let buckwheat in a leg lock.
That's it. See, you got it.
The tongue hanging out.
I don't like images. I don't like
think
him.
that- I'm like Rembrandt with filth.
That's
flying
right.
Yeah.
through.
Nailed it.
And it's like, man, why does my memory or my mind have to be so
I've
detailed?
altered Heather's. She at least she's got like her head's like reforming and
Yeah.
changing and
So,
shit.
mm,
It looks like a Newfoundlander trying to lick a donut.
oh, that's got gluten.
Chocolate, just to,
I made some gluten-free banana pancakes tonight. It was pretty interesting.
I had a ham and cheese sandwich without the sandwich.
I'm concerned about the gluten processed shit, the gluten free stuff.
Yeah,
Like, I think that if you're sensitive to gluten, you should just not eat gluten. Like, you do not no longer get to eat chips and bread and all this stuff. Because I think they're going to find a lot of trouble with what they're processing to make bread.
probably.
Like
That's gonna be the
Carrot
next.
noodles and shit like that.
It's gonna
Yep.
be the next.
That is
thing.
not the natural property of a fucking carrot. Don't eat it.
right.
And my girlfriend, she eats some of this shit and she gets bothered. And
Yeah.
her daughter's having digestive systems, and she's the granola that was behind this charge against gluten and
Right.
all
Yeah.
that stuff. I think just what I think. Number one, gluten sensitivity comes from celiac disease.
Mhm.
If you ain't got celiac disease, you ain't got a problem with gluten.
Right.
1% of the population.
Of course.
The sensitivity that everybody else is experiencing
Mhm.
is from the fucking pesticides they put on all that wheat.
Yep.
I'm just saying, and you know what? Even if they don't do it this year, when they plant in that field, all that shit that sprouts up is sucking up all that poison toxic shit from
Yep.
last year.
Yep. Well, and what was that? And I forgot the name of the company, but the government contracted them in order to create more resilient seeds.
Mono
And
suit or something.
now you can't get seeds, and if farmers try to grow heirloom seeds, they're penalized.
Yep.
Sure.
And you can only get the seeds from this company and grow these seeds because they're already adapted to healthier, stronger plants. Yet the heirloom seeds have been doing it for multiple generations, have all of the organic strengths and properties to grow in beyond toxic soil and still come out completely squeaky clean.
When I was working at Dow, I read this thing about GMO and how everybody thinks GMO is necessarily a bad thing and all that.
Right.
And Dow broke down like what they do to Dow Agro, what they do to wheat.
Yeah.
Like with wheat, they go in and they alter it.
Right.
They alter the makeup of it. They don't add no chemicals. They're not doing anything like that. They're just adding in this element, taking this element away.
Right.
So they show two pieces of mature wheat next to each other, and the one on the left is normal wheat. The one on the right, the stalk's 25% thicker.
Right.
It requires less water.
Right.
So they can grow it in like Africa or close to, different climates and stuff like that.
Oh,
Places where they're having a hard time with food. And they show the like bud of the fucking weed. I don't know what it's called. A pothead. It's the bud. Look at the bud, and they zoom in on it, and it's like cross stitched, like basket weave kind of looking type thing. And they seriously there's like 4 little wheatlings on the left, and on the one on the right, there's like 24. Like, I mean, it's like a fucking knot.
Holy shit.
Compared to like regular wheat. And they're like, you take this down, you digest it. It is exactly the same as the other wheat, except for it's just better.
Right.
So I don't know if GMOs are really bad. I don't know.
Well, and that's the thing is, when people hear genetically modified,
they freak
out. But you got to do your due diligence with that because not all genetically modified stuff is bad for you.
There's a very good chance it might be better for you.
Well, and that's
because
the
of
thing.
all the studying and all the different stuff.
And they're like,
behind it.
that's what causes this type of cancer or diabetes. Pull that fucking shit right out. We don't need that.
Right.
Well, the problem with that is when they substitute and refortify and enrich and all this other crap, because they're putting all this crap back into it.
Yeah, exactly. The preservatives. And
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
If you're eating stuff that literally comes out of the ground with almost zero process aside from, I don't know, picking it out of the ground, washing it off and throw it on your plate, shouldn't be any problem with preservatives.
Sure. Good thing.
Well, and that's the thing is that's why I love growing a garden here because, I have generally enough food to feed my family and probably half the neighborhood.
Right.
And I've got 6 boxes of square foot gardening stuff. And I get a ridiculous amount of tomatoes, onions, peas. I mean, you name it. I'm going to grow spinach this year. So
nice.
I think I'm going to do that like in our little area back there. I'm going to put like the table and everything back there, but I think I'm going to build boxes so I can grow.
We live in Michigan, and if you plant weed in those boxes, you'll have enough money to buy groceries forever. It's like give a man a fish, teach a man to fish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Eventually, Adam and I really do want to get our own like little farm kind of deal because I want to grow hemp and use some of that for my products I want to make.
Hemp is one of the most recycled environment things that you can grow that's healthy for the soil, healthy for the environment, and you can constantly renew and reuse it.
That's why we can't use it.
Right.
Because it's good.
Because it's good for the environment.
Yeah, there's a million.
And it strengthens the ecosystem in the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
That's why I voted yes, because they have the hemp clause inserted in with all of that.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sean says like wheat gets milled and ran through a magnet and tested at the factory. Jeff says that store has the best fried chicken.
Oh my
I've
God.
never
Does
had
it
it.
ever? It's incredible.
Can't eat it.
Did I tell you about the Amish people in Clare?
I don't think so.
Oh my God. Okay, so out by Clare, there's these Amish people that own this pole barn that's rigged into a kitchen and a dining room.
Nice.
And if you get a group of 12 or 15 people, you pay like $12 a piece or something like that. And you go out there and you eat.
What is that noise?
I have no idea.
It's
Okay.
the Amish wagons here.
The wagon train.
Yeah. They got a motor in it. It's like a little bike motor now. They're loud. But no, okay, so you go there, and I went there, and I'm like, it's a fucking pole barn. I don't know. Here they come. All these little girls, like starting at about 10 years old, up to mom, come out, and they all have shit. They bring you rolls, homemade peanut butter, the jelly, and they come out with salads, and they come out with soup, and they bring out a fucking meatloaf and fried chicken and mashed potatoes. They bring out so much food, I couldn't even fucking stand it. To the end.
Wow.
I could barely hardly eat my course.
Wow.
You get to take all that shit home with you too.
No shit.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And I'm going to tell you what, I don't care who you are, you ain't going to make any meatloaf better than that woman who made that. That was the best meatloaf I've
That's
ever had in
awesome.
my life. I couldn't even believe it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I can get the number. We should do a field trip.
Yeah.
About a
Hell
dozen
yeah.
people or something.
I'm
But
all about us doing some field tripping.
Road trip.
Yeah.
do you
road
remember the
trips.
Crisco commercial for the 80s where they had the lady who looked like fucking the mom from the Brady Bunch?
Yeah.
And she had the basket with the white towel and the fucking chicken in
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
That's what it looked like.
Wow.
dude.
It was spot on, the best I've ever heard.
There used to
We'll
be
have to
this
do
old
that.
Amish store on the other side of Cass City, and I used to go there all the time because we'd get nothing but baked goods from there.
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
And-
They're pumpkin bread
They
or rolls or holy
talking
crap.
about the whole red and white checkered thing with the bread basket and crap like that. They'd always do that with the blueberry pies. And oh man, if I get diabetes, that's because all of that shit's coming back from the 80s and 90s of eating that blueberry pie because it was the best pie, hands down.
Yeah. Sean says Amish know how to feed the guys. If you leave there hungry, it's your own fault.
Preach it,
Sounds
brother.
like it, man. Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Best food, man.
Best food. I'd seriously like on a sit down meal. I mean, this is like 10 of your best mom food ladies got together and
Right.
cooked that shit up. And
Oh,
it was
yeah.
all perfectly healthy,
Mm.
all natural food. The peanut butter was homemade. It wasn't even like peanut butter that you would even. Or have Amish peanut butter?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have
it
it there
wasn't
at
like that shit they sell at Walmart. I'll
No.
tell you that. It was like
No.
fucking goopy and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was fucked up a little bit.
Good stuff though.
That-
I was scared of it.
Yeah, at first, but it's really good.
It's like liquid earwax. I don't want it.
Ew, it's gushy.
It ended up
Speaking
being
of that,
amazing.
Watching somebody use the homemade peanut butter maker thing at Healthy Habits,
I love that place.
that place is incredible. 'Cause,
They're
like,
expensive, but I love that
when
place.
I'm watching it, and it was actually a fellow musician of mine. He's pouring the peanut butter into jars because there's literally this machine with all organic peanuts, and he turns it and it looks like somebody's taking a huge diarrhea dump into a jar.
Is it just peanuts? that
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
use?
it's just
There's nothing
peanuts.
else?
Yeah. And it's incredible. He's like, here, try some of this. So I dip my pinky in it. And I'm like, I don't know, dude. Looks
Got
like
the poo on me.
right. So I taste it and wow. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. The whole and they had pie, the homemade pie, the crust there.
Yeah.
I ate the crust. I thought they were fucking kidding.
Oh yeah.
It was like I've never had anything like it before. It was pretty fun.
Sounds
We
like a
need to
fun field
take and
trip.
make a field trip day of going to the Dig Cafe.
Yeah.
Because, dude, Corey, I know the cook, man. He's awesome. He's been listening to the show. He's like, you
Cool.
guys
Oh,
are
yeah,
some
yeah,
funny
yeah.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, he was commenting last time. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and that's the cool part about it is everything they do there is fresh. They locally source. They locally grow.
Do they have bacon?
Yes, they do.
Corey, extra bacon.
Anytime.
The homie, brother.
Oh, dude, I had the foodie bowl. That thing was
The
incredible.
what?
The foodie bowl.
Food?
Foodie bowl.
Like
Like foodie stamp? Like, hey, man, you got some foodies?
Rob says later, guys. His phone's dead. He's taking off. See you later, Rob.
Dude,
Take it easy, Rob. Thanks for listening in, brother.
Sasha says Amish make the lard taste good.
I still can't cook with lard, man. I'm
Never
sorry, I
tried
can't
it.
get down with it.
Never tried it.
Avocado oil,
Olive oil.
coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil.
You know, you shouldn't use coconut oil.
Really?
It said that they're sorry about everything they ever said about it, and it is the most fattening thing in the world.
Wow.
It's so bad for you. A new thing,
Huh.
IFL Science. Are you familiar?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Good source,
Really?
trustworthy
It's all
articles.
science.
No, I fucking love science.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm subscribed to those.
IFL.
IFL. Yep.
Yeah, I read an article about the coconut oil, and they were so sorry they ever said that it was a good idea. It's like 2,000% of your daily cholesterol.
Oh,
Really?
So bad for you.
Wow.
But I didn't do the fucking test. I could
Right,
be
right.
lying, or they could be lying. But
See, that's why I've been cooking with extra virgin olive oil and avocado oil.
Mhm.
Granted, it's got a low flash point, but man, the food just tastes incredible.
That's good.
Yeah.
I use that in those noodles.
it's got to
also.
cook it slower. You
Yeah.
know, start a little
Yeah.
lower, and then gradually increase after you get the food, and it cooks better.
Oh yeah.
You know, I
Sean,
like the olive oil.
Sean was asking if you guys have ever been to Scott's Quick Stop and got the ice cream there. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Parrots ice cream is fucking awesome.
I'm uncharted in these regions.
We'll
Dude.
show you the ways.
I have to.
We do have to make a trip too over to Stone Cottage Farms. They want us to come hang out.
Yeah,
sometime.
for sure.
So that would be awesome.
I gotta go get some more soaps.
Oh,
You just
Joe,
get off my cinnamon soap. You got to share this.
you have got to.
He's like
share
cornering the market, and he's like, "I'll buy all of them at $3 a bar, and I will resell them for $5,
that.
or use them myself. Fuck everybody."
I mean, you know, I got an inside scoop, and I mean that's the thing is, I did not get one single coffee cinnamon bar. I gave them all away to all of our guests.
Aw.
Oh, did you?
Yes,
He
I
did.
see
Yeah.
it somewhere. I think you have like a Trump wall of these things. They're just like putting border up, and they're like, they'll never get through this. Another bar goes up.
Aw, he gave all of that away. He did. He does share his soap, even though he buys it all. He does share
He
it.
gave me one.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
actually.
My favorite thing about it is it exfoliates.
Oh yeah.
You know, on the
Heck
back,
yeah.
and you still hit the back, and it's like amazing.
Good
this is literally all the soap I have left.
Oh man.
It's like 4 different kinds melted together into one mass.
Yeah, they said I couldn't give this away, and I said, hell no. Do you know how great that's going to feel on my ass?
Oh my
right.
god.
I'll just put it in there and do my butt squeak squish. I do Kegels with my
That's
butt
how
cheeks.
that's how I clean the carpet.
When I'm farting bubbles, you know it's clean.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
But I can't find the other half of the bar. Because you got to clean it like a glass, not a plate.
Exactly. You got to get up all in there. When you get to the elbow, the ride's over, man.
Mm-mm.
Just saying.
Nope, I'm good. Good,
I
good,
can't
good.
wait to
So I got a
look
list of sorries.
I'm sure we got a good one
I think
today.
it's about
Make
hold on.
sure you got to put the, we apologize to orifices.
Any chili ring or shame hole everywhere.
We apologize to cups.
Coffee soap. I didn't get any coffee soap. What the hell? Question mark. That's Becky. Hey Becky.
What's up, Becky? Blame Heather for that because she gave some to Adam.
It's her fault.
Oh God. Sasha's like, some dumbass brought me a homemade soap bar from Frankenmuth and it's not as good. And I was able to break it in half and the bar is still wet inside. Ew.
Yep.
Ew, that's
Stone
gross.
Cottage
So-
Farms. I'm telling you,
Mhm.
this shit is legit. Everybody that I have gave a bar soap to
Loves it.
loves it, and they like, dude, we need more.
Right.
Like
Well,
they're
they-
straight up junkie fiending because they're not getting the right soap.
They have a Etsy store too now. If you go to their Stone Cottage Farms Facebook page,
Yeah.
you can go on and see what scents are available. Yeah, I'm getting ready to switch over from all of the Bath and Body Works stuff I just bought and try to stay more with the natural stuff.
Come towards the end of the month, I'm going to be going over there and getting me probably another $120 order, $130 order, and buying them out of for most of their stock.
Yeah.
They got 1,800. They do good.
Oh yeah,
They got quite a few subscribers on their page.
Yeah, Dave
Quite
messaged me because I sent out invites for my friends and stuff, and he's like, "Thanks for sharing our page." He's like, "I just got 12 just in like the half an hour," and then he's like, "Wait, 13? No, 14." He's like, "We appreciate it." I'm like, "Oh yeah." I mean, I definitely support them, and we absolutely they're good people, and they have really good product.
and that's the thing that's the great part about their product is it sells itself. All you have
Mhm.
to do is use it.
Yep.
And we don't get paid by them to endorse them. We
No.
just use their product and we love their stuff because it legitimately works.
Yes.
You know, it lathers great. It suds is great. Plus, your skin legitimately feels clean when you're done using their soap.
Plus, the goat milk has so many different properties.
Oh, God,
for it,
yeah.
too. So yeah.
I mean, you're dealing with a recipe for what? At least 3,000 years old.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yep. Sasha says Stone Cottage Farm is absolutely the best. And then she said Dave has a face for podcasts because that's what he mentioned on his Facebook page. Because they already shared that they're going to be back on again, which is
Yeah.
awesome. So,
We can't wait. We love those guys.
but I think, guys, it's that time to wrap this up. I don't think I have a catchy tune to go behind this. But yeah. So this is something that we kind of adapted from the Solid State Radio guys, Adam and Sean. And
Complete plagiarism.
completely, and I'm just admitting it. I mean, I'm just gonna say
It's all right.
we like
Good.
it though. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
good.
Thanks, guys. for the
Thanks,
great
Sean. That
idea.
was really fun.
Oh, Becky said say legitimately one more time, Tony.
Legitimately.
There you go. So anyway, guys, it's that time to start wrapping it up, and here is our sorry list. We have Cabbage Patch Kids, bird flu, sheep fuckers, the Asians, bad jokes, fisting, pronouncing names wrong, ninja blenders, snorefest, receivers, aliens, deportation, homeless, Leroy, cart pushers, door stoppers, crackers, black paint, and ass soap.
Now, crackers like me or crackers like Cheez-Its?
Crackers like you.
Thank you.
This podcast has been brought to you by Crackers Like Chris.
And the spinning wheel bar, why not?
Yeah, there we go.
Crackers like Chris.
It's gonna be a new shirt.
Crispy cracker.
Chris Cracker. There
You
you
like see what I
go.
did there?
All right. All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in and joining us tonight. As always, we love it when you guys comment into the chat and give us some extra things to talk about. And we don't mind mentioning you, when I can catch up to the chat after all of our weirdness. So don't forget all the things that we plugged. There's stuff going on this weekend. I'll try to get that stuff posted up onto the page so you do not miss out. Thank you guys for joining us and have a good night.
Deuces.